Good day and greetings, and welcome to Saturday, April the 25th, 2026. Saturday morning, it's a little breezy, a little chilly. Out here in Marcy, New York. If I go to the left, I can take the Marcy Trail and go check out the other side of Lot 20. Or I can go to the right and get on the Canal Trail and see where that takes me. I think I'm going to opt with the Canal Trail for this morning. Riding into the breeze, of course. The Canal Trail, I do believe, is a part of the New York Empire Trail. It's a trailway that goes across New York State along the original Erie Canal. A section of it goes through the general area that I live in. All right, looks like we got some construction going on up here. Let's see, do I want to go right, head towards Utica, or do let's go this way. Never been this way. Always gone towards Utica. I'm gonna head towards Oriskany. Got some old boats. That's pretty cool. That over there is the barge canal. Got a lot of tree roots that cross the sidewalk there, makes it a little bumpy, but that's okay. Got some graffiti. I don't think graffiti is a bad thing as long as it is done tastefully. Yeah, a little bumpy. What's that sign say? All right, check that on the way back. Good morning, Mr. Robin. How you doing? Ran over a stick. Yeah, I've been on this trail many times, but never gone this way. I always go the other way. Bikeway Narrows. Oh, cool, it's a bridge. No motorized vehicles on bridge. Okay. I'll stop on the way back through and check out the water. A few other shots. I just want to ride along for now. I plan on spending a lot of time on this over the summer months coming up ahead. Morning. Morning. I'm out here on my 2024 Schwinn Predator Team 24 Tribute. Those guys back there on their pretty nice bikes that they got there. I don't know how a lot of the cyclists think about people that ride BMX bikes, nor do I care. As long as you're riding, doesn't matter what you ride, what you do, just get out and ride, get some exercise, have a good time. That is the important thing. Like I said, I'm going to stop and check out a few things on the way back through. Goose! It's a goose! A lot of goose poop on the trails. So the Erie Canal Trail, which goes from Buffalo to Albany, there are a bunch of people who have ridden the whole trail from either Buffalo to Albany or Albany to Buffalo. From what I can see, to run it straight takes about 6 to 8 days roughly, depending on your skill set or how fast you actually want to get it done. It is something that I would like to attempt. I don't see that happening this year. I think I would have to, quote, train, unquote, to be in better shape to do. Uh-oh, got an obstacle up ahead. Looks like there was some trees down, but it's been cleared. Got her done. Feels good to get out and ride. Clear the mind a little bit. This trail is Usually pretty well maintained. Looks like a couple areas where there have been a lot of trees down, but the trail is passable now. This looks to be a gravel dirt trail with some grass in the middle. This is a nice riding bike for this. Easy to pedal. Easy to maneuver, easy moving. It looks like the trail is blocked, but I can get around it. Got her done. And now we're back to pavement here. I have the keys in my truck in the pouch of my hoodie, and they're jingling. They be jingling. Whoa, whoa. They be jingling. Coming up to Oriskany, New York. Do I want to... This is the part that's always made me wonder. Does the trail continue along the canal, or does it go up to Route 69 and go out the Rome that way? It's looking like so that's blocked, obviously, so you can't go into the farmer's field over there. This here is just a grass trail that is obviously not maintained to a point. So I don't think I'm going to venture any further down the, yeah. It looks like it goes. I think I'm going to save that for another day. There is some rain in the forecast, and I don't want to get too far away from the truck. We'll make a note of that. Check that out later. Gotta do some research. Oh, looks like somebody had a fire right there. Cool. Little fire pit. Okay, back on the main trail, I guess. I'm out here in Oriskany, New York right now. Here's some geese. There is a parking area down below here. Where does the water come from? Just some information about the Erie Canal. Just taking pictures for my social medias and almost slid and fell in the canal. That would have stunk. Would have got some wet feet on that. Alright, so I don't know how well this is going to come out on the video. There's a sign for the Canalway Trail. Gonna head back towards Marcy. Well, I gotta fix this. This is driving me nuts here. Which reminds me of a joke. Pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel in his pants. Bartender says, "Hey buddy, you got a steering wheel in your pants." Pirate says, "Arg, I know, it's driving me nuts." Never gets old. All right, back on the gravel. A little bit of an obstacle course here. Got through it once, we can get through it again. I'm guessing that that tree's been struck by lightning. Just a thought. All right, moving once again. It would be really cool to camp out here. However, I don't think they allow it along the trail. I think there are designated spots where you can set up a tent. I don't think you can just set up at some random spot and camp. There are a couple places that would be kind of cool to set up a tent and Back in the day, I might have tried to jump that or bunny hop over it. Not feeling that ambitious today. Just gonna take a moment to look at the canal. That road over there, that is Route 49. The Utica-Rome Expressway goes between Utica and Rome. 65-mile-per-hour road. 2 lanes both ways. Got a yellow Peterbilt hauling a container over there. Looks like Mr. Sunshine is trying to peep through the clouds. That's a dump truck making that racket. Back to the land of the goose poop. Anybody wants to know where the kickstand is? Well, real BMX bikes don't have kickstands. Enough said. Got some barges all connected together out there. They have some metal tubing on them. They're probably doing some drainage project or something. Not really sure. Oh, it's definitely a beautiful day. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Great day for a ride. It's supposed to rain later, but I've already mentioned that a couple times. Sometimes I repeat myself in case you didn't hear me the first time. There's some geese out there. I don't know if I can zoom that or not. Nope. I think I just set a timer though. I don't know. Still trying to figure the camera out. They come with booklets with information in them, but does anybody really read those? I didn't think so. All right, back on the bike. All right, it looks like I'm rolling back into Marcy here. Got some information here about, see, welcome to the Erie Canal, managing trees and helping wildlife. Oh, there's a bunch of power lines through here. Just a bunch of stuff about bugs and plants and nature and power and stuff like that. Looks like they're doing some patchwork on this little bridge right here. There's a little bit of a waterfall underneath here. I don't know how well I can see it. Hopefully I don't drop the camera. That's kind of cool. Bunch of rocks over here. Awesomeness. Pure awesomeness. Not sure what that's about, but I'm sure it has some kind of meaning for somebody. All right, back on the bike. Back on the trail. Now the question of the day is, do I want to ride to Utica? Or do I want to save that for another day? I'm going to have to check the hourly weather report here and figure that out. Sign says lock limit, no passing. Yeah, I'm guessing they would want you to be pretty straight when going into the canal, or the lock. You're already in the canal, duh. Sometimes the things I say just don't make sense. I guess it's some kind of like word scramble or something. Yeah, there's the breeze again. I've also got to check the battery on the camera. Yeah, they got some kind of project going on here. Boy, that wind's a whipping. Hey, look at the tugboat. Cool. That there's the lock that the boats go through. That is lock 20. We got a little like park picnic area over here. They have a pavilion across the way. Getting the sniffles, man. I don't want to ride too close to the water. I had thoughts of going over there and riding on that concrete over there, but I don't need to get yelled at today. I don't know if there's anybody here to yell at me, but with my luck, oh wait, there's a sign about camping. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. What does this say? Campers, as a part of your stay, scan the QR code to complete 1-minute survey. QR codes. I am so over QR codes and modern technology. Anyway, yeah, I'm sitting here filming a video. Looks like you can set up and camp here. Cool. I might have to try that. It's close to home. Come down here, set up the tent. The Canalway Trail, Marcy. Excuse me. Welcome to the Canalway Trail system, offering hundreds of miles of scenic trails and numerous parks for walking, bicycling, cross-country skiing, and other recreational activities. Nice. The trail is open from dawn to dusk. Just a bunch of rules and regulations with a map of some of the trail through New York State. Heard something like a PA. I think I can ride over here and check out the lock. Stay behind the fence. Yeah, I would have gotten in trouble because I wanted to ride down the concrete all the way up to the building. Nice. That's a lock. I think I'm gonna have to change the pedals out on this bike. Gonna get some bear claw, bear traps, whatever you want to call them. All right, so this is still part of the canal trail. If you follow this, it'll take you all the way out to Utica. Excuse me. I just came over here because I wanted to get a shot of this side of the lock here. That's where boats would go in or come out of the lock. Okay, so it is currently 10 after 10 in the AM, Saturday morning. According to the hourly weather, it looks like can get rain anytime between 11 and noon. This says the trail is closed. Huh. Looks pretty open to me. So I'm gonna ride this way real quick. This was the original plan. Thought I felt a couple sprinkles. I mean, riding in light rain, I don't think would bother me too much if I was prepared for it. I mean, if I got a little wet, get a little wet, no big deal. The bike will dry off. I've got my hooded sweatshirt on, so just put that up over my head if I had to. But if I don't have to get wet, I don't want to. I'm gonna ride down to this little section here. Almost there. Okay, so the original part of the plan was to park in this parking area over here. But there's construction going on, single lane at the entrance of the parking area. I thought it might be a pain in the butt to get out of here once I was done. This is the parking area over here to my right. And the original plan was I was going to ride this way, and I was going to follow the trail from here in Marcy down to the area of the Utica Marsh, turn around and come back. That was the original plan. But with the construction going on up here on River Road with the bridge, and thinking that it would just be a major pain in the butt to get out, I decided to park down on the Marcy side by Lock 20. And then obviously the ADD kicked in and I rode out to Oriskany instead. So I do plan on coming back. And ride the next part of the trail going down to Utica. But for now, I'm going to head back to the truck. It's been a pretty good ride, though. Ultimately, I would like to ride the New York Empire Trail, the Canal Trail from Buffalo down to Albany at some point. That right there, that bridge, that's the New York State Thruway. I-90 eastbound and westbound. Nice sounding Kenworth right there. All right, almost back to Lock 20. Almost back to the truck. I think I need to get a backpack together where I can put some snacks, some drinks, some spare batteries for the camera. It's right around 30%. I don't think it's fully charged before I came out because I literally just grabbed it and took off. That's okay. Yeah, we got some picnic tables, some grills. I might have to pitch a tent down here one of these nights. Spend the night down here at the Marcy Lot 20. Morning. Morning. All right, gonna head back to the trailhead parking. There's a section of this trail that goes from Herkimer to Ilion. I'm pretty sure that my friend Jim out there in New Hampshire would like to check that out. He'd probably like to check out the whole trail. I have to get him out here. Might have to put him on a cruiser so he can keep up with me, but we'll have to get him out here. I can lower the seat. We'll set up a bike for Kim too. We can make that happen. Ooh, a bench. All right, back to the Nissan pick-em-up truck. It's getting kind of busy out here on the trail. Works for me. Okay, well that's going to do it for this video. As always, thank you for riding along. Until next time, hasta de pasta and adios. Cheers.